What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video. This is actually an update to a live stream that I did. I did this live stream, as you can see. Make sure y'all go and check it out on my Jay the Black live streams 2 channel. And I was talking about this Insta thought who talked about all this team of NBA players, the Phoenix Suns to be specific. And she talks about how she basically topped off 7 of them, right? 7. Well, I guess word got back to her parents, and they disowned her. The father fired her. I guess she was working for the father. We don't know in what capacity. But Adam22, who she did this interview with, as you can see, I'm not going to play the audio. Y'all can go and check it out for yourself. But she did this interview telling everything. Okay, this is just a clip, but she basically told everything about getting with these guys who they better be careful because she said some other things that, you know, hey, and it is what it is about a different situation. But if you look at the update, because as you can see, he says the girl who topped off the 7 NBA players got disowned by her parents and fired from her job. Her dad was her boss. Also, apparently, they're Mormon. See, these religious chicks, man, these chicks that grow up in these religious, very strict households, man, they become some of the biggest thizots out there. You know, because of the strict upbringing, the fact that they have that just so constricted, man. He also said that she is unbothered. She went from 3,000 followers to 32,000. Now it's about 59,000 on Instagram, and says she made 22,000 on OnlyFans in one day. And she chose this money over her family. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this updated video is because, you know, you have Mia Khalifa. I shouldn't even say her name. I'll tell y'all later why I was just saying it. But anyway, you have Mia, right? Mia, okay. She is known for being in the adult business, right? Well, she's now years later trying to get those videos removed because she's trying to go in a different direction in her life, and she does not want to be restricted to that, even though she still uses the name that made her famous. A lot of these females don't understand that this is just temporary. Do you really think she's going to continue to make 22,000? This just shows you how thirsty a lot of these guys are. It just shows you that a lot of women are getting their lifestyles funded by guys who are just desperate. They're just desperate. And they're willing to go out here and do whatever it takes in order to either get noticed by these women, to get close to these women, because from my understanding, you can actually direct message these women on the OnlyFans. So maybe these guys think that they can hook up with these women, trick some money off on them. That probably goes on. I'm not saying a lot, but it may, you know. Now, during this situation that we are going on currently, you have these particular females, okay, who can only make money on social media by either they claim they promote products from IG, but a lot of these chicks are lazy. They don't want to do that. They just want free stuff or money. So they go to OnlyFans. They can't really fly out to different countries. You know, these guys who be sponsoring them. So they go to OnlyFans because they know that there's currency in them being able to sell themselves. And she basically used a situation that could be a straight up lie to get money out of these guys. She could, now that Adam22 said what he said in his message, she could have been lying. She could have made this whole thing up just to promote the OnlyFans, or fans only. We don't even know that, but all these guys went rushed to sign up for the OnlyFans. Because all a woman has to say is that she did this or that. Now, she did say that there was a tape. There was a recording of a situation, which they should have known that was a lie. You really think that these NBA players are going to allow themselves to be recorded and you have the video? I highly doubt that, unless one of these guys sent her the video himself of him recording it. But why are you recording these guys? And anyway, so they should already know it's BS. Okay, we don't even know if she's telling the truth about this. She could have been saying this just to promote her OnlyFans, and these guys fell for it. Now, let me just say this to these chicks who get these OnlyFans. How long do you think this is going to last? How long do you think that you're going to make this type of money on OnlyFans? There's a lot of these chicks signing up. It ain't like it used to be. You see an IG model here or there that's on OnlyFans. Now you got the retired adult stars, you got the scrippers, you got the older video vixens, you know, and you got you might have some female rappers, you know, people that you ain't heard from in a long time, some you may know of, and they're all flocking to OnlyFans because they see it as an easy lick. You know, you guys have made it very easy for these women to hop on social media and get money. They used to have to work for it a little bit, either in the script club or through other means. Now they don't. They could just go on social media and get OnlyFans accounts, and a lot of you guys are ready and willing to go and pay for the entertainment, man. And you cannot complain about these women later. A lot of these guys, let me just say this. A lot of these guys are going to complain about the behaviors of these women later on when they realize, you know what, it really wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth me spending all this money, because also on OnlyFans, you can tip them on OnlyFans. You can actually tip them more money on their posts on OnlyFans. So these guys are paying even more money, which is probably why she made $22,000. Those guys probably was tipping her money in those posts. And when these guys realize that they're getting nothing out of it, then what? Are you going to run to YouTube and say, I'm red pilled, going my own way? Is that what you're going to say? What a lot of these guys don't understand is that the reason why a lot of women refuse to change their attitudes, refuse to change who they are, is because you enabled it. You enabled this behavior to the point to where they are beyond repair. They don't want to change. They don't want to do any better to benefit themselves, because you enabled it. It ain't women enabling it. It's men enabling it, promoting it, pushing it. I get sent videos all the time from other female content creators. These guys send me these videos as if I'm supposed to care about what they're saying on their platform. Why are you indirectly promoting people that you don't like? And with OnlyFans, the growth of it is grown like it has, thanks to a lot of you guys that are extremely thirsty, thanks to a lot of you guys that are trying to get the attention of these women that you claim may be unattractive. They're just too thotty for you, but you will still flock to go fund their lifestyle. And they see no reason whatsoever to change. They see no reason at all to change, to do anything differently, because you give them no reason to do so. There should be no reason why somebody who is average as this particular female is to be bragging about making $22,000 in one day from OnlyFans. Now, again, a lot of these chicks need to be warned. This ain't gonna last forever. This ain't gonna last. You're not gonna be making $22,000, and I bet you it goes downhill from here unless she can produce the tape that she claims that she has. But a lot of these girls, they grow up in these households, man, these strict households, and they rebel. They rebel with their lifestyle. They will go and they will become promiscuous because they are rebelling. There are women right now in their 30s and 40s still rebelling. They're still out here rebelling because they have that rebellious spirit, but it's directed in the wrong direction. You're directing it towards male validation. Male validation, that's what it's directed to. You know, you have to understand that when it comes to your modern female, a lot of you guys have got to hold yourselves not only accountable for, funding the lifestyles, but you also need to be careful of being used and manipulated out here. A lot of these chicks are done. Some of them know it. Some of them don't think so. I bet she believes that in a couple of years' time, when she's done with all of this, that she's gonna be able to go and have a normal life, and no one's gonna remember that video of her admitting to, topping off 7 different guys at once. People aren't gonna forget that. But in the mind of the modern female, they're thinking about the now instead of the down the road. They're not thinking about the consequences of the actions today. They think that it can be erased away. They think that they can explain it away. Because a lot of chicks think that they can explain certain situations away. But ask Mia about that. Ask Mia, can you explain these situations away? She's still trying to get videos taken down. She's trying to launch campaigns that are failing because no one believes her. The company that she worked for is providing all types of information and receipts on her, making her look like a complete liar. But they're getting easy money right now. Right now, you're getting easy money. But what's going to happen months from now when these same guys you're no longer relevant to them and they start unsubscribing from your OnlyFans? It's gonna happen. A lot of these guys who are signed up probably ain't working, ain't got nothing else going on. They can't go to the bars, can't go to the club, can't go to the movies. They're at their computer at home most of the time. If they're not working, they're at home on their computers, depending on what state you're in. So they're on social media more and more. So yeah, they're gonna subscribe now. But what happens when things open up? What happens when travel opens up? What happens when these guys aren't on social media as much? Then what?